Big dreams are coming true this week on the Baseball Diamond.
Happening in your community, the 11U Little League State Tournament. And we have Brad Lieb here, who's going to tell us all about this fun tournament that kicked off over the weekend. So this is like a big deal here for some of our little all-stars.
Very big deal.
What's going on?
So this is the 11-year-old and under state Little League tournaments. We've got 8 teams from all over the state here to have a chance at their big league dreams kind of come true in a small way.
Do we have any local teams who are going to be playing a part, and where are the other teams coming from?
Well, our Champaign East team was part of the tournament, unfortunately eliminated over the weekend, but we're still very proud of them and making it this far as like I said, only one of 8 teams in the state to make it that far. So we have teams from Ottawa, Rochelle, Ridge Beverly, Hinsdale, Salem.
You don't have to get them all.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. From all over.
We get the gist here. So this is a great opportunity for our young athletes to participate in such a fun tournament, but then maybe also inspire others who want to play the sport. Tell me a little bit about your league.
Champaign East Little League and Champaign West First String Urbana. We're for you know, every kid, we want to get to play ball at some point. We have T-ball. Some kids start as early as age 4. And then the last 2 years, we began an even older league in town. Usually, Little League has stopped at age 12 in Champaign, but last year we formed what's called Intermediate League for 13-year-olds to continue playing. And then this year expanded that into a 13, 14-year-old league, which is called a Junior League by Little League standards. So.
Don't suppose you have a 45U league, do you? Be eligible perhaps for that. What happens to the winner of this tournament? Is it just a here's your medal, you're done for the season, or is there more that happens on a more national level after that?
For the 10-year-old and 11-year-old states is as far as the tournament goes. So it's a big achievement, and then when they get to the 12-year-old year, that's when they advance past state to regionals and then hopefully to Williamsport for the Little League World Series.
How did it end up being hosted here in Champaign?
So there are 15 districts within the state of Illinois, and so it's on a rotating basis who gets to host the state tournament for all the different age groups. And then whatever district is hosting, it's just whoever has the facilities, the volunteer power available, whoever wants to take on that challenge of hosting it can do it.
I would imagine it's no small task to pull that off. How can people from the community come watch? Are there tickets? I know the parents, obviously, of those who are playing already have all theirs taken, I'm sure, but for others who might want to just go enjoy, how does that work?
Absolutely free, no tickets coming out. We have games tonight and tomorrow night at both Robeson Field. We're co-hosting with the Champaign West Little League, so Robeson is the Champaign West Field. So there's a game there tonight. There's a game at First Federal Field tonight and tomorrow, both fields. Wednesday night will be at Robeson only. Thursday night will be at First Federal only. And then Friday, if needed, we'll be back at Robeson Field.
Well, we were looking through a lot of photos. They're beautiful photos from your season and the boys participating. What do you hope they take away from this type of experience?
Oh, there's so much to take away from it. I mean, from teamwork to the great game of baseball, advancing their skills and hopefully finding a lifelong passion, whether they keep playing or just keep watching and get their kids involved someday. Persistence, overcoming adversity. You're not going to get a hit every time, and so when that happens, how are you going to further yourself next time at bat? Are you going to is that you can use that for motivation to work harder? Or are you going to use it to work harder? So those are just some of the things we hope to learn.
And baseball's a hard one, because if you get a hit 30% of the time, you could be going to the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
But it feels like you're failing a lot, and so it's probably some good life lessons. Can we talk about the concession situation for just a second?
We've got concessions.
Are there good things? Like, is it just like popcorn and are there hot dogs?
Popcorn, hot dogs, candy, gum as well. So.
Sunflower seeds.
We had some food trucks over the weekend from town stopped by the tournament.
So. Cool. Okay, so unfortunately, our team here, our local team, their season's over. When do you start back up again?
We will start back up in March. Usually is when we'll have player evaluations for the season, and then towards the beginning of April, we'll start with practices. But there's a lot that goes on before then. As soon as this tournament ends, we'll start preparing for next year.
All right, and that's where you can catch up with the Champaign East Little League to learn a little bit more. If maybe your child is interested in being a baller, they got 2 leagues there. So how do you know which one to choose?
Well, right now, there's 2 different ways. There's a boundary system based on home address or school address. So if you go to culittleleague.com, there are boundary maps that you can click on.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Perfect.
Best of luck to all the teams still in the competition.